Our last objective is the bar chart. A bar chart I usually don't discuss in class, but this is a special case in case you are not familiar with the bar chart. I feel that most people have experienced bar charts in their world through reading the newspaper and seeing different data displayed. Bar charts display data with bars, obviously, and these bars represent different categorizations of data. So it groups the data. That's what a category does, is it groups the data and then compares those groups based upon some kind of number numeric measurement. And sometimes those measures are counts, sometimes they're not, sometimes they're actually real number values. And bar charts can either be vertical or horizontal. What you're seeing down here at the bottom is exercise number 52 from your textbook, the Lehman textbook, as is exhibited right here. And this bar chart is representing the categories of Eddie Murray, Manny Ramirez, Lou Gehrig, Robin Ventura, and Willie McCovey, and the number of grand slams that those had. So these are absolutely counts on these particular things. Now, the original problem in this one stated that in baseball, a grand slam is a home run with the bases loaded. The five numbers of career grand slams for Major League Baseball players are illustrated. So that's what this graph represents. And we want to estimate Robin Ventura's number of career grand slams. So the way that we're going to read this bar chart is we're going to go find the grouping that we want, Robin Ventura, and then we're going to see how high this bar is, and we're going to try to follow it across as closely as we can to see where it goes. Now, when this is on paper, it's a little easier to do that, but obviously I can kind of follow it across and see it's about 18. And so I would estimate that he had approximately 18 career grand slams. Our next question said, who has the record number of career grand slams? Well, visually, we can see that the highest bar is Lou Gehrig. So that means that Lou Gehrig must have the highest number of grand slams. And that shows you a little bit about what's nice about this bar chart. Now, the next question says, what is the number of grand slams for this record number? Well, that's Lou Gehrig's total, so we want to know what the height of this bar is. So we go across and we read that height of that bar as 23. So it appears that Lou Gehrig had approximately 23 grand slams in his career. Of the 5 baseball players listed in our figure 30, Manny Ramirez is the only active Major League baseball player. Estimate how many grand slams he needs to tie the record. Well, that's asking us to compare the record, which is the Lou Gehrig, and his. So that's a subtractive problem. So what we have to do to figure out this one is know that Lou Gehrig is 23. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to say that we have Lou Gehrig, and Lou is equal to 23. And then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to look at Manny Ramirez's, and Manny Ramirez looks like he's at 20. So I'm going to put in here Manny. Is equal to 20, and therefore the difference is what I need. So the difference, and that's going to be equal to Lou minus Manny, which is equal to 23 minus 20, which is equal to 3. And that, of course, is grand slams. And that is, of course, how we use the bar charts in many different ways. So now you're a little bit more familiar with the bar chart, hopefully, and if you had never had the opportunity to read one, now you hopefully know how. So that'll end our section 1.2, and we'll continue next in section 1.3.